Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I know we've been hearing about it a lot. Rising prices, shortages of supplies. What can we do as consumers? I've got some ideas, so let me get right into it. The first thing, and I always have been telling you guys this, is don't be afraid to ask for a discount. If maybe you're a senior, you're a student, anybody. Ask for a discount. The worst thing they can say is no, and I've been pleasantly surprised at the yeses that I get. So don't be afraid to ask for a discount wherever you go. You will save a lot of money doing that. That's number one. Number two, finding alternatives for the things that you feel may be costly. And I'll just give you a few examples. For example, let's say you do love Starbucks. And I know many of you don't get Starbucks, but this would be maybe one idea. You could maybe make it at home and buy everything to do it at home. And I have seen copycat type drinks before. They can be just as good. Or maybe you go to another store that makes something like that and they do it for $1 or so cheaper. So find alternatives to some of the things you feel like the prices are going way up. For example, I've noticed some people that they still buy ground beef, but they also buy ground turkey and they mix them together and then they use a lot less meat. They used to use maybe a pound of meat in a recipe. Now they're using maybe 3/4 of a pound and they're mixing the turkey and the ground beef together. So those are just a few examples, but see what alternatives there are for you out there. You may be very pleasantly surprised. Number three, we've mentioned this, and I don't watch a lot of these channels, even though they're really fantastic. But, a lot of these minimalist channels out there give so many fantastic ideas. Shopping your home. I've been doing a lot more of that. And I've been doing a lot more decluttering and going through what I have. And I keep finding treasures each and every week. Shopping your home will really keep you out of the stores. And you'll be amazed at what you can get away without buying. Number four, and I know many people doing this, bartering, free groups. There's all sorts of ones out there that you can be a member of. Maybe there's something in your community where you can get things for free or discounted or barter for something. That's another thing you could do. Number five, this is a big one, and I've been doing this, developing relationships with store managers at all different stores that you normally shop at, whether it's a home improvement store, whether it's a grocery store. Develop relationships with them, and then that way you can kind of find out when maybe their schedule is for clearance and markdowns. Doing that could really end up saving you a lot of money. Number six, and I haven't been doing this a lot lately, garage sales and thrift stores, but so many people are decluttering, and maybe there are some things that you might find really useful. For example, you go to a garage sale, let's say you've got a 5-year-old granddaughter, and you don't really have the money to go buy her a brand new book. But you go to a garage sale, and I've done this before when I taught school, and you buy some books that are in really good shape, but this family's just trying to get rid of them, and they sell them for 50 cents each. Let's not forget thrift stores, clearance, and garage sales for items that we need. And that's why I believe in always keeping a list of items that we need and some items that we want. That way we're not just buying something because it's, quote, on sale or on clearance. Number seven, shop less often. I've heard a lot of these other YouTubers that just grocery shop once a month, or they may go to Sam's or Costco once a month, and that's it. They may fill it in with some fresh produce, but they're not always in the stores. More often we're in the stores, the more we see items that may tempt us. Number eight, and this is a big one that I have been learning and still learning, but I am so much better. Do not buy trending items. I can tell you this from my own personal experience. Anytime I buy trending items, a year and a half later, a lot of those items are on clearance, because a lot of times we want to buy things that are popular, that everyone are raving about. And just because someone's raving about it doesn't mean it's a really great product. Maybe it is a great product, but just because something's trending, when it's trending, the price is up there. And then after a while, it's not as popular. They start to clearance. So my big advice would be, or suggestion would be, just wait a little while. That could save you a lot of money. Number nine, we've heard this one, stock up on items when they are on sale or clearance, but make sure you know where those items are in your home so you don't forget about them. Number 10, and this is something, rethink wants and needs, and redo your budget every so and then. Reallocate it. Look at it. Are there things that I do actually need more money? Are there areas I can tweak and cut back on? Rethink your budget and what you actually need. And basically the big thing is shopping your home. That's why you hear people say all the time, shop your freezer, refrigerator, and pantry. Last but not least, do not overbuy. A lot of times when people say, oh, we may not get supplies in, the stores are running low on items, and oh, prices are going up, you know, and all of that. There's always sales. There's still good deals to be had out there. But sometimes the fear that can happen is you're afraid of missing out, you're afraid you won't get it, and then you end up going over your budget because you're overbuying things, and then there may be waste that comes. So we want to be good stewards of what we have. I would love to know from you guys, what can we as consumers do about rising prices? What are some tangible ideas that we can do in our life? Rather than sitting back and acting fearful about it, what are some actionable steps we can take to be good consumers and use everything that we have to the best of our ability? That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.